Surah Ibrahim 14 and 22. And let us hear the shaitan in first person again. And what he says now. وَقَالَ الشَّيْطَانُ لَمَّا قُضِيَ الْأَمْرُ إِنَّ اللَّهَ وَعَدَكُمْ وَعْدَ الْحَقِّ وَوَعَدْتُكُمْ فَأَخْلَفْتُكُمْ وَمَا كَانَ لِي عَلَيْكُمْ مِنْ سُلْطَانٍ إِلَّا أَنْ دَعَوْتُكُمْ فَاسْتَجَبْتُمْ لِي فَلَا تَلُومُونِي وَلُومُوا أَنفُسَكُمْ مَا أَنَا بِمُصْرِخِكُمْ وَمَا أَنْتُمْ بِمُصْرِخِيَّ إِنِّي كَفَرْتُ بِمَا أَشْرَكْتُمُونِي مِنْ قَبْلُ إِنَّ الظَّالِمِينَ لَهُمْ عَذَابٌ أَلِيمٌ. And the shaitan will say, when the matter is decided, when the order is complete, surely Allah promised you the promise of truth. The shaitan is saying now, he is confessing his statement. The ayat of he's here now. You can identify what shaitan is going to say. When the order is complete, surely Allah promised you the promise of truth. And I promise you, then I oppose you. I promise you, then I oppose you. And it was not for me, from any authority over you, except to call you, invite you. So you answered me. So you do not blame me, blame yourselves. I am not with your screams, and you are not with my screams. Surely I reject with what you have been associating me from before. Surely for the oppressors is a grievous punishment. Can you imagine? Whenever on the day of judgment and whenever in this world he let the person do wrong, he says this. Whenever he let the person commit wrong, he says this. When any person does mistake under the influence of the shaitan, he says, surely Allah promised you the promise of truth. I promise you. I promise you. Then I oppose you. Meaning, first, for example, he asked me to drink, which is wrong. I'm giving an example. He's asking me, he's deceiving me, he's inspiring me to drink. And the moment I drink, he is opposing me. You are a wrong fellow. You are drinking. You drink. That's not right. He then opposes. The same act as he was inviting you, then he opposes you after you do wrong. So he says, I promise you, Allah promised you the promise of truth. I promise you, then I oppose you. And it was not for me from the authority over except to call you, just to invite you. My job is to invite you. I have no authority over you. Just to call you to do the wrong. And once you do wrong, then he opposes. So you answered me. You responded me. You answered my call. So now he says, do not blame me, blame yourselves. You look, he's very shy, he's very clever. You blame yourself. I just invited you. You responded to me. I have no authority on you. So blame yourself. And I am not with your screams. How loud you can scream. What is the purpose of screaming loudly? No matter you must scream, you screaming for your wrongdoings. So he says, I am not with your screams. You cannot hear it. I am not with your screams and you are not with my screams. He himself is also burning in hell. So he's not with your screams. Surely I reject. Now he is rejecting. Look at him. I reject with what you have been associating me from before. The shaitan is telling you, you were thinking he was the righteous person. He said, I reject for you be associating me. You thinking he was right. You think shaitan was right. So he said, surely I reject with what you have been associating me with from before. Surely for the oppressors is a grievous punishment. He says to you, how do you like it?